I feel like that time your parents told you that you did that on purpose, like you didn't, you know? A demon would be, like, to keep it simple, I say it's something that gets you to do things you don't want to do, right? Everyone's doing things they don't want to do. It's kind of weird. If it's like a virus, right, then it needs a way to install itself. It's usually, crazily enough, parents, right, and school. Yes, they do love you. Technically, I'm not saying they don't, but they don't know any better. So they, you do something. Maybe you remember something like this. You do something not on purpose, right? And then they tell you, like, you try to apologize, and they're like, yeah, you did it on purpose. Like, and you start questioning yourself for the first time ever, because you were like a silent newborn baby at some point, right? So you're like, oh, did I? Like, maybe I'm like an evil piece of shit, you know? Like, so that never happened before. Like, that's a new experience, you know? But at the same time, everyone kind of has it. And then you get more of those, and it starts solidifying this like evil identity inside of your head. You can see this video if you're like wanna like know more about that topic. But you know, that never happened before. And then through repetition, right, like every time this happens again, like similar different subjects maybe, but still, like, everything is designed to make the identity more and more solid. You know, you get your identity, and then you like you're no longer the soul, which is silent, like a baby or a kid, and you're identified with your mind, so much so that you don't even know that you're like the soul. So it installed itself through psychosis, because you're like, did I do it on purpose? Like, you're questioning yourself, like you're gaslighting yourself, because that's what they're doing to you. And then you're like, oh yeah, maybe I did. And then you're like, okay, so maybe I am that person that speaks names inside my mind. The mind, you know, the language is made up, so like the mind has to be also made up. So the good news is, like everything, right, it has its opposite. It's positive in this case. It's like when it begins to uninstall itself and you have what they call a spiritual awakening. It's not a very nice experience. You can see I have videos about that too. And it will give you psychosis also, because it is uninstalling itself. And you know, the way that it installs itself, it makes sense that it's going to be the same way that it has to leave. And it will go, you know, on the other, through the other polarity, perhaps something like, you know, I'll leave that to you, honestly. Like, just leave me a comment if you think that's what's happening to you. I'll fucking like analyze it, because it's hard to come up with examples on the spot, I guess. But it's always like trying to get you to be attached to who you are, who you think you are. You're like, you're going crazy. Like, you no longer know who you are. You're going crazy. This is like, it's the only way that the operating system could like maybe survive. You know, the virus could be like still attached to your head. So all in all, even if it's fucking awful, it means you're doing everything fine. In fact, way better than everyone else who is still sleeping, you know, like a zombie. Okay, like not be mean. This is what like Jesus says also, you know, the world of the dead. So yeah, that's the video. See you never.